Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I want to welcome you back to our talk on lessons that life has taught me. And I want to wrap this series up with a lesson that I feel is important for all of us to understand, and that is to not hold things too tightly. This is a real important lesson in life because we never know when something is going to be pried out of our hands. Life is full of unexpected circumstances. That there are times that things happen that we don't understand, we can't figure out. We talk about trusting in God, which I, again, believe is at the top of the list. And prayer is with number 2, that prayer does work. But we can trust God, we can pray, we can study Scripture, we can walk as closely to God as is humanly possible for us to do. And yet we can still experience times that it seems like the bottom falls out of life, and we don't understand why. Natural disasters come, tragedy hits. We see all the time on the news terrible things that happen, school shootings, where there is, again, natural disasters that go on, wars and terrorist attacks, and so many different things that we see. And the people who are involved in this are not all unbelievers who are out there and just happen to get wound up in all of this. Some of them are good, godly people, and they suffer great loss. And we wonder, why does this happen? We come to God and we truly have a question. Why? Why does this happen? And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. God has not given me insight into that, nor do I believe He has given it to anybody else. I have heard great men of God answer the very same way. They don't know. Because this is what happens in life. It has always happened that way. We live in a fallen world. We live and there's evil and there's dangers that are all around us. And even though God is there and He's with us and He surrounds us and protects us, does not save us from being victims of some of the horrible things that happen in the world. But one of the things I've learned is that I can understand and be ready that if tragedy strikes, if we lose things, and our family has experienced tragedy, we've experienced difficult loss that we didn't understand. We couldn't figure out why these things happen. But yet, we know that if we let go, we let God handle things, we trust Him, and leave it in His hands, that He's our comfort, He's our strength, He gets us through. Do we understand it? Eventually, does He say, okay, here's the reason why? No, He doesn't. To this day, I can't say that I understand some of the things that have happened in life. I just have no reason. I can't figure it out. And if someday He shows me, fine. If He decides never to show me, that's fine too. And I know we often say that, okay, someday we're going to stand before Him and I can ask why. The fact is, when I stand before Him, I won't care why. Because I'll be at my reward. Nothing else is going to matter. Nothing else is going to matter. So it's important that we we trust God and recognize that difficult things in life happen. Difficult things will happen in life, and that I have to be ready for those difficult things. God will help me through. God will give me strength as He always has. God will give me direction as He always has. Will He take it all away? No. He hasn't always done that. But He has allowed me to trust Him, to rest in Him, and to know that He is in control. I don't understand, but I don't have to understand. So I don't have to hold things tight to me all the time in fear that they're going to be lost. I can trust everything into His loving hands and understand that He will show His purpose. He will guide me through this life. No matter what the difficulties come, He will never leave me or forsake me. He will always show His love. He will always be there for me to depend on and lean on. And He will always, always, always be there when I need Him. For the Growth Center, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I do want you to encourage you to pursue your purpose, and by all means, change your world. Hi, John Patrick Hickey again, and I want to thank you for joining me for this video, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. I do want to suggest that you hit the subscribe button, which is at the bottom of your screen, and that way you won't miss a single episode of any of the videos that are posted. If you'd like more information about my books or any of the blogs or videos that are available to you, then just go to our website, which is www.growthcenter.net. Or if you'd like to reach me by email, you can also do that by going to leadership@growthcenter.net. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon.